The coast is clear. Thank you very much. I don't see that harpy Alex flapping around anywhere, so maybe we can have our lunch in peace. Keep that hat on your head until your hair grows out. I want to be like Carlo, complete with all those bedroom scenes.
That only happened once,
oh,
Mother.
Sure.
I pinkly told Alex it can't happen again. A man of honor has room for only one woman in his life.
Oh, you're not still hung up on Renee. Oh, well, if Alex sees you mooning around over her, we're both going to be in the soup. And that witch over there will be stirring the pot.
Mother, what are you drawing?
It's you!
Can you tell me what I did to make you so mad?
You let Max die!
Mother, Max isn't dead. You're confused. Max is getting much better. It's Sarah Buchanan who died.
Then where is Max? Under the snow? You hit him, but I can find him. I can brush the snow away, and I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna tell him you're a big fat liar. You don't have a baby inside you. I'm gonna run away, and I'm gonna tell him in the snow.
Listen, you had better not breathe a word of that. Do you understand?
Write down the number of the lodge in Vermont, and you call me, give me your answer. What?
It's you. It's your kindness and your gentleness. You are the most wonderful, wonderful man. God, I wish I could.
You can, Ricky. You can.
I'll be there.
Excuse me. May I use the telephone, please?
Oh, of course. Dial 9 to get an outside line.
Any news?
Well, Bo's finally waking up. The sedative's wearing off, and so far he's calm, so it looks like we might not have to give him any more medication. I know he wouldn't want to be all drugged up.
And then how about you?
How am I? Well, I'm fine. That's how I am. I thank God that with all that's happened, I still have you to hang on to.
What the hell are they doing? Hang on, sweetheart. Oh, my God.
Bo, it's Andrews. Do you need something?
Andrew, maybe we should look in on him later.
Sure.
No, Sheila, I'm okay. I'm okay. Look, I want you to get a hold of Hank Gannon, okay? And you tell him I have to see him right now. Because I remembered something about the accident, and he's got to start an investigation right now.
Okay, I'll tell him.
And Sheila, this is life or death.
One
Well, why does Bo want to see the district attorney?
He wasn't very specific. He just said that he remembered something about the car accident and to tell Hank. He was very lucid.
Do you know what it's about, Clint?
Whatever it is, it has to be a good sign, though, doesn't it?
I think so, for a lot of reasons. It means that Bo is getting stronger, and he's going to need to be to deal with losing Sarah. But it also sounds like he is starting to accept the fact, and that's a good first step. By the way, I call Hank. He's on his way.
Oh, thanks, Sheila.
You're welcome.
What is it? I thought you'd be relieved that Bo is finally accepting Sarah's death.
Oh, I am. I am.
Hey, can you stay for a while, Andrew? Yeah. Huh? Because I could use company.
Sure, Bo, whatever you want, you name it.
You know, you never know what you're capable of until it happens.
Yeah.
Do you?
No. Bo, Bo, do you want to talk about some of the painful but practical matters? If not, say no, and we can talk about those arrangements later, okay?
God. What? No, I'm sorry. Andrew, look, I've been drugged. I'm drugged, and I could hear you talking, and I thought I understood what you said. But then all of a sudden, there I am. I'm right back in the car with Sarah. We go over the rail, and we're in the water again.
Bo, you can't blame yourself for that.
No, I did, but I did. You know, I thought I was careless. Maybe I lost control of the car or something. I didn't. All of a sudden, there's these lights. They're coming right at us. And I had to hit the guardrail, otherwise, I would crash right into that car head on.
Okay, that's the kind of detail that the police need to know. Then they can find out how this accident happened.
No,
Bo.
what? There was nothing accidental about this.
Oh, you said so yourself. A car wandered into your lane. You swerved out of the way.
Yeah, but what if that car was coming at us on purpose, you know? What if that car intended to force us right off the bridge?
Oh, are you saying that you think that somebody was waiting for you, that this was some kind of an ambush at that exact time, at that exact spot?
Yeah, hey, it was no big secret. I was going to the airport, and I was going to pick up Sarah. Odds are I was going to go home on that road. You know, this is not the first time that somebody faked an accident so that they could capture Sarah. You know, it's like that plane crash. That was the first time that she disappeared.
Well, listen to me now. There is a tragic mystery here that no one is ever going to find the answer to. The mystery is why you were spared, why Sarah wasn't. And I know how afraid and how alone you feel right now. I know how difficult it is to talk about things like Sarah's funeral, but I will help.
You don't get it, do you, my friend? You know, why should we have a funeral? Sarah's not dead.
Where is my darling Mortimer? I have to talk to you.
Right here in your lovely restaurant?
Better here than in Beau's hospital room? I still can't believe that you had the nerve to show up there after all the pain that you've caused him. That man was in shock. He's in mourning.
I know that. Thankfully, Beau had the precious gift of this final year with Sarah. Now, who do you think gave him that gift? I did. I tracked her down, I brought her back, and I gave her to him when the entire family had given her up for dead. Surely I'm one of Beau's friends.
Friends? Friends are people who know how to care about somebody other than themselves.
Oh, and I don't. What about Carlo? You may try to deny it, Renee, but you know that I would have given up my life for that man, and he felt just as strongly about me. Of course, he didn't quite care about you that much, did he? And he never will. I'll see to that.
He never will. What in heaven's name is that woman talking about?
She's gone. I know what she's after. We had a golden retriever who behaved like that when she was in heat. Oh, Mortimer, you have done your duty. You turned yourself into Carlo Hesser. You gave a brilliant performance at the ball. You scared Moose O'Mulligan right back into his rat hole. The play's over. The curtain descends.
could Alex have said to Renee? She couldn't be planning on harming Renee, could she?
This meeting I have to go to is very important.
They're all a bunch of dead people.
Well, businessmen, so you're halfway right.
Max is dead.
No, he isn't.
You're lying. He's dead.
Do you want me to prove to you that Max isn't dead? I've been saving this secret for you.
What secret?
Well, it's a surprise, and if you come upstairs with me and get changed, we'll go on a little trip.
To see Max? Max!
Forgive me, Mother.
You tricked me! I had to. I hate you!
Mother, I'm sorry.
No! No! Blair, let me out! Blair, let me out! Let me out, Blair! Blair, let me out!
Dorian.
May I come in?
Please.
What's that noise, Blair?
Well, Addie must have been watching television. She always forgets to turn it off. Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm late for a meeting.
Well, then why don't you just run along? I wanted to check on Addie. May I go upstairs?
Well, you could, but actually she's out for a walk with her nurse.
She went out again?
Yeah, third time today. You know, sometimes I think that she remembers the hospital and what it was like to be locked up, so she likes to try and stay out as long as she can.
Maybe that's what I felt. This sadness in her when I saw her today at the park. As though she were lost in the past.
Well, you know, she was also very tired this morning. Sometimes her medication has that effect. Well, you know, why don't you come back tomorrow?
Oh, can't I just wait till the nurse brings her back?
Well, it might be quite a while, and I really have to be running.
You know, you're doing a lot of running, Blair. I wonder why. Something's going on. And I want to know what.
Vicky, how's Bo?
He's actually a little bit better now. Sheila said that he is at least lucid. You know. Did you check on the children?
Yeah, I just got back from there. They're doing fine, considering I'm so worried about them, that they've been through so much.
Yeah, I know. But at least they have the resiliency of youth. I do think it's easier for them in a way than it is for adults to recover from a loss like this.
Wow.
Vicky, Tina, you two all right?
Sure, we're holding up. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks to Kane here, Blair, and Kane to taking care of my business so I can come over here and take care of my son. Vicky, where's Clint?
He's with Bo in his room.
Excuse me.
I don't mean to intrude. I just want to tell you how very, very sorry I am.
Okay.
And I want you to know that I'm there for you whenever you need me. Okay?
Excuse me, please. Is this the Black Diamond Ski Lodge?
Vicky, whatever it is, call back. Clint needs you. Bo's got a problem.
Yes, it's Sloan Carpenter in room 17. The message light isn't on here, but I'm expecting a message. I thought I'd check with you. Nothing. Okay. Thank you.
Anything else I can get for you, sir?
Well, you could answer a question. Most beautiful woman you ever saw is going to meet you up here at the lodge. Where would you take her? The restaurant up there at the summit, or the one at the mountain spring that overlooks the covered bridges?
Myself, I'd build a nice fire and stay in the room. I mean, this woman is special, right?
Yes, quite special. I shall follow your expert advice.
Very good, sir.
Oh, Vicky.
here soon.
Renee? Are you all right?
I'm sorry? Yes, why?
I saw you talking to Alex Hesser. Did she say anything to alarm you?
I cannot believe that you know Alex Hesser.
I was worried maybe she said something, you know. You seem to be getting upset.
Oh. Oh, no, no, no. No, I was upset already. There's been a death in our family.
Oh, not Max Holden.
You remember? That's very kind. No, no, he's fine. But truth told, it's a terrible time for all of us. To lose these vital young people.
I'm so sorry for all of your troubles.
I'm sorry to have bothered you like that.
Why? You love them.
I have been under too much stress lately. Where did I put the damn keys?
Thank you for your kindness, Dr. Byrne.
Won't you please call me Mortimer?
Yes, Mortimer. And now I'm feeling a little better. I think I better get back to work.
Oh, all right, but perhaps we can meet later on this evening if you're free for a cup of coffee.
I'll probably be at the hospital.
Yes. Well, in a while, when this crisis is behind you.
I don't go out very much, Dr. Byrne. Mortimer.
I understand. This is not the right time.
What is it about you today? There's something different. It's even in your voice. You seem more relaxed.
You would have to tell me.
I really don't know. I mean, I have to say it once again. It's so odd how much you look like this person I used to know.
Someone else you've lost? Someone important?
Very.
Congratulations. The widow Hesser saw the whole thing in plain view. You consoling the competition. Swell. Now you know that Alex is crazy, and this is going to make her jealous. And that's just like throwing gasoline on the flame. Oh, Mortimer, listen. Let's cut our losses and run. Let's get out of here now. Today. You go back to your books, and I'll be sure that there is a half a continent between us and all the people of Landview. What's stopping us?
Dorian, for the last time, there is nothing going on. Addie is doing even better here than the doctors expected, and you already had a court-appointed doctor tell you that she's doing very well here. She's very happy.
And why do I get this nagging feeling that something is amiss, huh? Do you know that I told Addie to call me if she didn't think she was being taken care of properly?
And has she called you? Has she?
Not yet. But when she does, I'm getting her out of this house so she can finally be protected.
From what?
From herself, but also from you and your delusions that you're in control.
You know, if I tell Ace...
Oh, niece of mine, if you really think that Ace is going to rally round in your fight to keep Addie in his house, And you're even more deluded than I thought.
What are you talking about?
Look, I'm not hysterical. I'm not in shock. I'm tired of getting the runaround. I wish somebody could give me some straight answers around here. Bob, where's Sheila Price? I asked Sheila to tell Hank Gannon that I wanted to see him right now.
She called him. She called him. He'll get here as soon as he can.
Well, what's taking so long? You want to help me out, Pa? Go and round up the DA.
Bo, you're absolutely right. You should talk to Hank. But I don't think he knows any more than we do right now. I spoke with the cops who got to the scene of the accident right after it happened. They said the only witness is a truck driver.
A truck driver?
Yes. It was a truck driver who pulled you and Sarah out of the river. But he didn't get to the bridge until you'd already gone through the railing. And he says he has no idea why you went through the railing.
Yeah, but a truck driver pulled us out?
Yes. You were unconscious.
Well, then, no, wait a minute. The truck driver, he's got to be in on this. So don't you get, this is a perfect setup. Look, the truck driver looks like he rescued us, but he's probably in cahoots with that same guy that was driving the car and headed right towards us. And then he took Sarah, he passed her off to his accomplice, and then he hung around there with me, and he was probably walking around like he's some kind of a good Samaritan, you know? Meanwhile, this other guy's got Sarah, and he's like hours away. See, but where? Where?
Darling, do you remember when Megan died? Do you? Do you remember that I really could not accept the fact that she was gone? And I made everybody leave the room, and I locked myself in there with her, and I kept talking to her as if somehow that was going to keep her alive. Sweetheart, I know how you feel.
Sarah is still alive, though.
Oh, she's not. She's dead. She was killed in the crash.
Where's her body, then?
It's here in the hospital.
No,
They're going
no.
to take her to the funeral home this afternoon.
No, Becky, God, no. Go check around this hospital right now, and you tell me if you can find Sarah's body. She's not here. They faked her death again. Don't you see? It was just like the last time, when they faked that whole airplane crash. Don't you get it? We thought that she was dead then. See, but she was still alive, so why should we think she's dead now? What is it? What is wrong with you people? You look at me like I'm crazy or something.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Can somebody at least say something to me, huh? I can't do all this alone. I'm gonna need some help if we're ever gonna get Sarah back.
Oh, well, Sarah is not coming back.
Oh.
I know you've had this horrible dream before, but this is not a dream. This is the truth, son. You've got to face it. Sarah is dead.
No, no. See, that's exactly what we're supposed to think. Pa, don't you remember what happened last time? You people were all taken in by this thing when you thought that Sarah had died in that plane crash. Look, I'll admit, I almost believed it myself, but somewhere deep down inside me, I knew that Sarah was still alive. And in my heart, I knew she was going to come back to me. And you thought that I was crazy. But I was right, wasn't I? Sarah's still out there someplace, and I'm going to find her. Why don't you want to help me, huh?
Oh, we do. We want to do anything we can for you. I wish we could ease your grief.
No, what grief? God, there is nothing to grieve for because Sarah's still alive. Look, if that's all you want to talk about, I'd just as soon be alone.
All right, no, he's right. Let's leave him alone.
What the hell are we going to do?
I don't know.
Maybe there's one thing we can do. To prove Bo wrong.
Oh, what could that be, Paul? We can't drag him down to the morgue.
I've got an idea, Clint. I just pray it works.
No.
You know how you make me mad so much of the time.
You made that pretty clear to me.
Well, Kane, I feel like I haven't been really clear about the fact that I have a lot of other feelings for you. I mean, just you being here, it's really comforting to me. And that's what makes it so confusing, because you've done so many rotten things, and it just really...
I know. I'm trying to make up for that. I want to show you I've changed. You know, you saved my Thanksgiving from being a total disaster. You know that?
Really? How'd I do that?
Just by showing up. I hope it meant that you're willing to give me another chance. I want to let you see what I've told you over and over, Tina. That you're the only woman I've ever loved. I hope you can believe that.
I'm working on it. Just give me some time.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Rogan?
Yeah?
There's a phone call for you. Somebody named Alex. She said it's an emergency. Here, you can pick it up right here.
Thank you. Thanks. So how did you track me down?
I suspected you might be wearing your Angel of Mercy disguise. Are you trying to console your dear Tina?
You know, Alex, have you no shame? A woman Bo loved is dead, all right?
You don't have to tell me that. I tried to pay my respects, and the holier-than-thou Buchanans threw me out. Now, this is about business. It's a proposition I have for you.
This is the emergency? You know, I thought I made it clear to you before that I'm not interested in this sort of thing, all right?
Isn't this sort of thing? And I think it's something that you might find quite intriguing, because it has to do with our old friend Blair and her marriage to Asa.
While I was powdering my nose, I just thought of 3 more reasons why we should get out of here.
Mother, you're absolutely right. It is absolute folly for me to continue this Carlo Hesse masquerade.
Oh, wonderful.
But there is something I have to admit.
Yeah?
At the gangsters' ball, when those thugs bent down and kissed my ring, I felt an electric thrill that coursed through my entire being.
That was just a massive anxiety attack.
I don't know what it was, Mother, but I'm not the same person anymore, Mother. And I've changed. And you know who saw the change? Renee. She couldn't love me the way I was, but she did love Carlo Hesse. Mother, listen, Mother, I've just decided. You can leave. I'm staying here in Landview, or rather, Carlo Hesse is staying in Landview. And the acid test for my Carlohood will be when I face Renee again.
If you haven't subscribed to Episodes magazine yet, now you can try it absolutely free. How? Just call 1-800-251-7400. We'll send you the newest issue of Episodes. The call is free. The issue is free. Then, if you like Episodes, you'll receive 5 more issues, and we'll bill you for just $7.95. If not, keep the issue with our compliments. This free trial offer is limited, so call 1-800-251-7400 today.
Mother, I know you're very angry with me.
You tricked me. You said if I went to my room and I got dressed, you'd take me to see Max. But then you locked me in.
I'm sorry. I was afraid that you'd hurt yourself.
Like a zoo. You put me in a cage.
I'm sorry I had to do that, Mother. Why do you think that I got you out of that horrible institution? Why do you think that I've spent the last 2 years of my life with one goal in mind, to keep you with me?
I don't believe you. You lying. Lying. I don't believe you. I can't hear you.
Stop it.
Liar, pants on like this. Do you know what people think? They think that you should be locked up again. Do you understand? That's what Dory would like to do. She'd like to take you away from me and have you committed forever and ever. Is that really what you want? You're lying again. Dory loves me. She gave me this. She's not the one that locks me up. You do. I want Dory to take me away from you. You don't even know how to keep me warm when it snows. Can't keep me warm when it snows. Can't keep me warm when it snows. Can't keep me warm.
Yes, room 17. There's still no message light here. Anything? Nothing. When is the next plane from Philadelphia due? 2 hours. Well, that gives me a little more time on the slopes. Thank you very much. Take it easy, General. All good things come to those who wait, and you're waiting for the best. Vicky will be here soon. And finally, you won't have to share her with anyone.
Flowers.
Oh, yes, they certainly are. Why can't Sarah be the patient that they were intended for, huh? Why can't Sarah be alive and on the mend? Why is she dead? Why is everyone else around here getting on with their lives? I know. God works in mysterious ways. Well, they sure are mysterious. He tortures Bo, he kills Sarah, brings her back from the dead, and then kills her again. And he's opened up all the wounds in my heart, the ones that were starting to heal after Megan died. I don't mean to sound bitter. Well, maybe I do.
Vicky, has this Dr. Jonas been able to help in any of these matters?
Oh, yeah. Told me to follow my heart. Problem is, my heart has gone very far astray. I felt guilty enough before about your father. Now, in the face of a real life and death situation, I feel so self-centered and so thoughtless. I mean, with all the heartache in my family, how can I concern myself with my little petty problems?
Well, I don't think love is ever petty.
Depends on love, doesn't it? We finally reached Roger Gordon last night. Told him both his girls are gone. You should have heard the silence on the other end of the line. How can I even begin to think of myself in the face of this kind of grief? And yet I do, Andrew. I can't help myself, and I'm ashamed.
Vicky.
Look, I'm sorry. I have an important phone call
to
make.
Excuse me. I was told I could find Asa Buchanan here.
He's right there, the very tall man right there.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Buchanan.
Yes.
Is Bo any clearer about what happened?
No, not yet.
What are we going to do?
There's nothing much we can do.
I thank you. This is going to be Bo's lifeline. This is going to force Bo to open up his eyes and grab at the truth. This is all I need to prove once and for all that poor Sarah is dead.
Do you like this present that Dorian gave you?
It's nice. It's soft.
You think they'll let you keep it? If Dorian puts you back in an asylum?
She wouldn't.
She's already planning it, Mother, because she is not your friend. She is only pretending to be.
You're pretending you're having a baby. You're the liar, Blair. Where are you going?
To change.
You're always going out. You're always leaving me.
Well, I'll do my best to visit you when nice Dory locks you up.
She doesn't lock me up. You do.
If you don't behave, I will restrict you to your room again. Is that clear?
Hello? Hello?
Dory?
Agatha, is that you?
It's snowing inside. I'm cold, Dory.
Addie, tell me what's happened. Has Blair done anything to you?
I need you, Dory, right away. Blair's gonna hurt me.
Now, when you say you can get Blair out of the picture...
That is what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, but by out of the picture, I don't mean floating down the Lantana River. I mean out of Ace's life.
Very funny. You want Asa to come to his crusty old senses and realize that he shouldn't have given Renee the boot, right?
Well, yeah, that would be nice, because I'm the one who befuddled his senses in the first place. It's because of me that Asa doubted Renee, and I want to make up for that.
Because you're one heck of a decent guy.
No, because I'm trying to be.
Look, I'll get rid of Blair. In a matter of speaking, Kane, I don't want to get involved with anything messy. And you guarantee that Renee will end up in Ace's arms, do you?
And, you swear you're not going to rough anybody up?
On my husband's ashes.
Ah, well, it's a deal.
To the Mrs. Buchanans, past, present, and future.
You know, Alex, I just wonder, why is it so important to you that Renee and Asa get back together, huh?
Well, I am still very much in touch with Carlo's spirit, believe it or not, and he is very unhappy that his friend Renee was left out in the cold. So, whatever I can do for Carlo, who's living still, at least in my heart.
How do I look?
Mortimer, if anyone sees you here in public, why, they could mistake you for Carlo, and you know he wasn't exactly a popular person.
He was popular with Renee, and that's all that matters. Well, Mother, here goes nothing.
Oh, no. No, Mortimer, not the hat. You have gone completely out of your mind. Mortimer, listen. I can't stay here and watch you destroy yourself. So I'm leaving, and whatever you decide, I mean, whether it's Carlo or Mortimer, I hope you have a happy life.
Mother, I love you.
Me too, you.
What are these pictures supposed to prove, huh? What are these supposed to prove Sarah's dead? Hmm?
These pictures are taken after the truck driver pulled you out. There you are, right there on the bank of the river.
Yeah. Well, where's Sarah?
Sarah's lying right beside you.
Well, let's see here. I see the back of a woman's head. That could be anybody right there. Where did you get these things, anyway?
The police made copies. They were taken at the scene. Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Calling the Bureau. There's a cover-up going on here. No, these pictures, they don't prove a thing. You say Sarah's dead. I want real proof.
All right. You accept this? You recognize this? Sarah's engagement ring. It was on her finger. The police removed it, Bo.
No. This is nothing. Nothing but smoke! Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. That's all this is. Just like the last time. Sarah is not dead. She's still alive. I'm going to prove that she's still alive. I'm going to prove that all of you are wrong.
Question.